Good morning, friends. I've arrived at the Castlemaine Bazaar to restock my main space again. It is Friday the 26th or 27th. I have no idea, but it is towards the end of June. So I'm doing a last minute restock for the weekend, hoping to get closer to Target. I've unloaded, took me 25 minutes, and I'm still huffing and puffing because I ran all the way. I just quickly turn this table up and I've run Danish oil all over the top. Matt just finished putting this back together for me last night after it being in the garage in 12 or so different pieces for the last year and a bit. He's completely had to rebuild the drawer. When I rescued it, it was just in pieces. So 1, 2, 3, and the back piece, there was no ply. All the legs were off. It was all together, but it was in pieces. So it's looking absolutely fabulous now and good for another 100 years. I had a great day sourcing yesterday and was able to get another 8 wicker and cane items. I'd sourced a few pieces, but the majority of these picnic baskets were sourced yesterday, as were these stunning canvas mannequins on wood bases. I'm so happy with them. I met the most amazing, lovely lady who was selling a group of these, so I still have several at home. These were the ones that I was able to clean and get ready last night. I had a busy day out on the road yesterday sourcing. So I have wicker, I have the girls, I have the beautiful table, I have a few smalls, and my beautiful 1963 dollhouse that a dad made for his daughter in 1963 from plans from the Australian Women's Weekly. I've been meaning to give this, a light renovation, just repaint the outside of it and replace the cellophane with glass in the windows, all that sort of thing. But it's been sitting on my dining table for several years now. So I've bought that up, hoping that will find a new forever home on the weekend. So I'm actually going to take the Florentine piece home. It's been in here for quite a while and hasn't found its person yet. And I absolutely adore it. So I'm changing things up in the bedroom at home. So it's going to come home with me. I'll replace that with the sideboard that's up against the wall in my main space. I need to bring my white cabinet down here, and it's going to go side by side with that cabinet. The Great Wall of Wicker doesn't look as if it's had much action, but I've sold about 8 pieces of wicker from last weekend up until today. So I'll see what I'm going to do there. Oh. The mirror will go into my small space on the wall. That sideboard's coming out. The table will go there. I need to work out what I'm doing with clothes. I bought a few more knitted pieces in. And then just a general tidy up. I really want to be out of here by 8. So let's see what I can accomplish in an hour. Okay, so I've taken the Florentine piece out. The sideboard or console, I've moved that round to my other space. Now I need to spend some time organising my smalls. A very, very light dust on account of I dusted it last week. So I'll do that. I think this week I'm going to put the clothing rack here and I'm going to move that to here. I'll think about that in a sec. First though, I need to organise. I need to pinch that jacket at the back. First I need to organise some of this wicker, get that under control. I also need to bring up my big green table. I don't think think I've got a spare trestle down the back, we'll see, to put that in my small space on the table. Okay, it's official. I am not worrying about sourcing wicker for at least 2 weeks. I am chockers on the Great Wall of Wicker, which is great. Some of this is going to have to go around to my small space. I'm going to have to slot that in somewhere. I may need to bring up another one of these shelves from the back to accommodate it. Now I need to switch this piece over, see how it looks. I'm going to walk the table over, pop that in there, and then I'll go get the green table from down the back. Okay, table's in place. Rather than take my bits and pieces off there, I'm going to go and get a trolley. Then I'll race down the back, grab my green table. My backspace is looking incredibly sad, but in a matter of 2 weeks, it will be chock-a-block filled with treasures that I've rescued from the curb. So in the meantime, that's how it's going to look. Green table, extra shelves, down to my small space. 8 a.m. I was hoping to be out by 8 and I still have quite a bit to do. This is how I'm leaving my small space behind my main space. So this wall of wicker is now chockers as well. I've got the big green table in. I've got my dollhouse. Didn't want to display it like that. I wanted to display it vertically, but then it's more eye-catching horizontally as it would be on the road. I've left a wider area there for people to walk through so they can look at the baskets. I'm not so much worried about that area there. Okay, now to finish off the small space, my main space. That's a wrap. It's 9:03. It's taken me at least an hour longer than I'd hoped. Never mind. Great Wall of Wicker. I only put one new thing in the cabinet today, a little Stiff Pekingese plush. Oh, I still have to clip that jacket at the back. I have to admit, at the end, I was just plonking because I really need to get back to Melbourne. So this is how I'm leaving my space for the week. I've been running. I literally run from the moment I get here until the moment I sit my ass down in the car. Okay. Okay, pop the clothing rack here. There is a decent amount of room for people to walk through, even if they're they have a larger frame. I have a larger frame at the moment and I'm fitting through fine. So hopefully it will be the same for anyone who chooses to walk in my space. I love that ottoman, it's absolutely yummy. Okay, I need to take some stills and then I'm out of here. Oh, after I clip that jacket.